Here we are outside Mozilla Firefox 4 Dev for Good, July 2012. Just three small points to make. One is we started Givey at a hackathon a bit like this, PayPal's charity hack, about nearly 3 years or 2.5, 3 years ago now. We got something called Get Giving in the weekend, and then I went on and took that brand and carried it on after the event and took it to fruition. We built the app fully, submitted it to Apple, got declined. Went back to the drawing board and came back to the hack the next year and kind of thought, how can we make micro donations with automatic gift aid through SMS and Twitter without needing kind of Apple's approval, but for an in-app donation. And so we spawned the project Givey and then worked on it, and then came back the next year and worked on it again, and then got serious on it about nine months or a year ago, taking on some investment. Went full time, built a team around it, got a leadership team, and we're making some big inroads now. And just a couple of things there. Nick's the CTO, and he's going to tell you a little bit about our API. We're just trying to really inspire innovation, make it easy for people to connect cool things to charities, whether it's matching up our API with Runkeeper or whatever else it might be, to make new ways of raising money and giving money easy. But the other thing is, as Craig alluded to, we're currently working with Microsoft at the moment to put an app together for their Windows 8 launch, and hopefully to be part of their Windows 8 launch, which should be in London towards the end of the year. And so yeah, we actually don't know any Windows 8 developers, and so if any of you guys familiar with Windows 8, been looking at it, maybe been working on it, worked on Windows before, it'd be great to have a conversation. And Nick, maybe you could just mention about the API and trying to do with it.
Okay, well, the API we're still in the middle of building it on the first client, which is our own website. But it's basically a sort of simple, RESTful API, and the Givey allows you to do two things. It's sort of social, so you can connect with other people and see their donating behaviour, both donating money, time, that sort of thing, donating stuff like taking to a charity shop, and so you can hook up with other people and see what they're doing and follow each other's charitable behaviour, and you can also donate through the API as well. And you can donate direct to a charity, or you can donate via someone else if they're raising money. So when someone's going on a 10k run and they want to get money for that, you can use the API to donate just to them, and it will go to the charity they donate to. So yeah, we're hopefully going to be rolling out the first client of the API in the next sort of 2 or 3 weeks. And pretty soon after that, we'll be looking for people who are using the API as well for their own projects and talking to them about what they want to do. And I think something we're particularly interested in that we haven't thought an enormous amount about is the idea of a fundraising project. So if you want to, they were saying the Runkeeper, if you want to say, people often send you emails saying, I'm running a 10k, can you sponsor me? And you kind of pay them regardless of whether they do it or not. You have a way in which you can sort of actually pay based on what we've actually run or something like that. So yeah, anyone who wants to talk to us about using the API, we'll want to get beta users in there, see what can be done with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, the other thing I have to say is, because you can, with the API, you can donate via SMS or via Twitter. The kind of most easy way to integrate with the API is to just send a tweet. So there's actually a very long-standing way of doing that.
Yeah. So we got involved. I met Craig recently, and we definitely wanted to come be here and support what's going on, because it's where we were born originally as well. So it's great to be here. So come and chat to us. We'd love to talk to you. Thanks very much. How's it been going, Nick?
Yeah, good. Yeah, just been talking to a bunch of people who are interested in the API, and you know, especially a lot of guys who want to do some like Windows 8 stuff, app stuff, and people will see the possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then leave the space for them to drop in.
So, who have you been talking to?
Well, I just chatted with a bunch of guys, developers from London. We were talking about a few different mashup apps with the Givey API. One of them being a weight loss app where you could be competitive with your friends about who could lose the most weight or losing amount of weight by a certain date. And if you do or don't, then you give money to your charity or whoever wins the bet. A poker app for your friends at home, which is fun. Getting around the table, having a poker night, and all the money going to the charity of the winning person, which I'm personally interested in. And the third one is a mashup with Runkeeper, a running app for runners, obviously, where instead of just sponsoring someone for the marathon, you could sponsor someone for the amount of training they do, the amount of miles run or the amount of training runs that they do, or if they hit a PB or various different metrics that Runkeeper outputs, and then we can attach the donations based on those results. So yeah, really exciting. It's great to be here and be talking with these guys about what Givey can actually do to change the state of giving. So
Awesome.